I think the biggest point would be that I think guys are getting week by week more and more familiar with kind of who we are and what we do. We have a really good feel for what we're doing, and it's just all about little things like at the first drive of a game. If you get the first third down in a game, sorry, damn, air's dry. Then that gets things rolling a lot faster, and guys get more comfortable and stuff like that. So it's just little things like that of just getting the thing rolling early, and when guys gain confidence with that, then that's how it should be. Well, we have a top 5 program in the country right now coming here to play on ESPN Saturday night. I think guys are they're ready. No, I mean, not. The pressure is always to just go out there and win football games. It doesn't matter who you're playing each Saturday, Thursday, Friday. It doesn't matter what it is. The goal is to win the football game. And when we have, such a pristine program coming in like Washington, well-coached team, a lot of playmakers, a lot of guys that there's a lot of guys on the D-line that can make some really big plays. There's a lot of vets on that group, and there's some young guys who have some really big potential that they have out there playing. So, we're excited for the competition that's coming in, and it's just about handling what we do the right way, and just controlling what we can control. And when adversity strikes, make sure that we strike right back. Uniforms are uniforms. That's how I look at it. But I mean, it's cool for the environment, fans wise and stuff like that. But these are my favorite uniforms. Just to be blunt, black uniforms are the cleanest look, sleekest look for us. But that being said, as a football team, we just gotta dominate on all levels of the playing field, special teams, offense, defense, and gotta own the turnover ratio. Gotta be +3. We just got to go out there and just play with all our heart and put it all on the field, and we'll come out with a win.
I just take it as, just like a regular game. It's cool to play up on ESPN. I'm just, I just look at it just as another game, to be honest.
He'll find the cameras.
And find the cameras.
He's a find the camera guy.
No. Yes.
Yes. So you want me to get my secrets away? My secret juice? I started off simple as the day after our game, after we get done watching the previous week's game or whatever, I just watch games through, just all the way through. I watch about 3 games, and then I'll watch the next day. I'll watch base downs, our base formations. How we play our game. I'll watch that cut up. Then the next day I'll watch third down cut ups. 4 to 6, 1 to 3, 7 to 10, plus 11 plus, and then I'll watch backed up the next day, red zone, and then from there, like on a Friday or whatever, then I'll kind of watch the landmark shots and stuff like that, and then it's just watching games until game time. So. I'm not worried about them. Got to worry about when I step on the field. So, I watched the game this past weekend. We had a bye, so I had the chance to sit down and watch a game and, kind of enjoy the game and kind of get a feel for what they're doing. So it was good to see that.
That's not a problem at all. I'm actually excited to play both ways. By this week, it teach me like different techniques and just like different things upon defense to better myself, to get prepared for this week because it's a big week, and I'm just looking forward to it.
They're not the same. They are quite different, actually. They lost some big-time playmakers. Secondary-wise, they lost some some real guys. That being said, they have some guys that they brought back in that are talented and stuff like that. But obviously they lost Byron. It was a big, huge loss for them. But I mean, my mindset last year, I wanted to go in there and win the football game. Obviously, we didn't do that. But I think that as a quarterback and as a group, as a team, I think we're a little bit more seasoned. We're a little bit more comfortable with each other. So, I'm really excited to see how this game is going to pan out, just because I know what we're capable of. And, in the Pac-12, it's any given Saturday, anybody can beat anybody. And I think if we prepare the right way, if we continue to prepare how we've been preparing, that, it'll be good here on Saturday. No, they're actually very similar. They do a lot of good things. They kind of let you know what they're going to do and tell you to beat it, really. So, I'm looking forward to getting our better guys and their lesser guys and letting them go make a play. He was my personal breakout. I wanted him to have a real breakout year just because of how he works, and he's been proving it every week. So, I just tell him every day that he comes out here to continue to give as much effort as he does every day, because it's going to pay off for him. So, he's been helping us out a lot. He has a lot of his own things. We want to get that guy the ball in his hands early, because he's a dynamic guy and can make something happen when the ball's in his hands. That being said, it's the same thing with 89, 1, all these guys. So it's just about, like I said, giving these guys the ball, letting them make one dude miss a tackle, and then now it's just games, fun and games, So I think that we have a really good plan to run the football, that'll really open up some things down the field with the passing game.
As of right now, they haven't told me. Like I'm just expected, to just go out there and just play. Like whenever they tell me to just go out there, so I don't really know.
You said you were working on some technical things defensively. Is there anything specific like to improve on?
Really just really understanding, like my coverages, just like pretty much like certain plays and stuff like that. Because I mean, coming from offense to defense at this level, it's like I would say it's more complex, but they try to simplify it as much as possible to get me to understand it.
Has it been tough to adjust? Like,
Not at all.